What's up, everyone? This is Draco Evo back yet again with some latest Manchester United transfer news and speculation now. And we've got bits around EDINSON CAVANI, sorry, Jadon Sancho and TELLES. Some latest news around those players. I couldn't update my videos yesterday because I had relatives over at the house, or at the house, whatever you want to call it. But EDINSON CAVANI, let's jump straight into EDINSON CAVANI. I'm going to keep his stats up on the screen all the way through so you guys know what we've signed. So 33 years of age, panic buy. I reckon is panic buy. A lot of people have the same view. We signed a 33-year-old, right, who's been free for what, 7-8 months. No other clubs have gone in for him, and we're the one that's taking a chance on him. Reportedly, there's around £10 million or euros agent fee in and around that, and around, I don't know, 10 million in wages, making him a total investment of around 20 million euros. I'll get to that in a bit, but let's have a look at his stats from last season. Look, he's played 22 games last season. He was a big part player. Centre forward, 7 goals, 3 assists. He had an abundance of injuries. You can see, I'm going to leave this screen up so you guys can kind of have a good look at what we are getting ourselves into. Am I happy with Cavani? Yes. You know, I'll be straight. But under one condition, that we sign a player like Jadon Sancho and TELLES, because those are the players that will actually improve us immediately in the starting 11. Is Cavani a starting 11 caliber? No, obviously he's going to be a big part player with around Martial. Igalo is going to probably go in January. He's been having a shit show in recent games, and I don't think Oli trusts him enough. EDINSON CAVANI does not, let's jump in. Yeah, EDINSON CAVANI does not meet anything in regards to our the Oli's vision, United's way of playing, whatever you want to call it, right? Oli's vision was to sign players who are young, talented players from across the world, and who can implement and have an impact on the starting lineup. EDINSON CAVANI is the opposite of it. He could be a Falcao or he could be an Ibrahimovic. It's not fair on him for us to kind of have a go at him before he even actually played for the club. I mean, if you're in his position, who's been in and out of the action for 7-8 months, and somebody comes in with that much offer, a relatively big club, of course you're gonna take it. But in terms of what United are doing, man, the club, the hierarchs in the club are just having a shit show, innit? They're just absolute plonkers at the high end of the club. This is clearly not Ole's signing. This is clearly not Manchester United signing. It's more like, oh crap, 2 days to go, 3 days to go. Shit, we gotta make a good signing. Someone who's a big name. Has been whatever. Let's get him in. He's 5-6 years ago, signing him would have been amazing. Right now, at the age of 33, turning 34 in what, February, I believe. Let me double check that actually. 34 in February, right? On high wages, you're paying an agent fee. Why the fuck are you paying an agent fee when he's a free player? Like, I don't fucking understand. Like, why would you? Who are you battling with? To pay an agent fee, you should be battling with other clubs, saying that, you know what, this Barcelona or Real Madrid have come in and offered you that much. We're gonna give you that much. Come to us. It's a fucking shit show, man. I ran a bit of a poll yesterday. That, are you guys happy with Cavani? A lot of you said yes, 63%, and a lot of you said, some of you said no, 37%. For those of you who said yes, I'm in the yes boat. If we sign someone like Jadon Sancho and TELLES, which we'll be talking about a bit later. But right now, he's 100% a panic buy. He is not part of our philosophy or vision. He's yet another old and has-been player that's been bought by United in the last minute just to kind of shore up or appease some fans, you can say. We've had that with likes of Falcao in the past. Ibrahimovic was good, but his elite mentality sets him apart. The footballing decisions that this club makes, it doesn't surprise me anymore. They are actually incompetent. I mean, my God, how incompetent are these guys? Like, fucking hell, man. I don't care if my video gets demonetized. I don't give a fuck. He's a type of player. It's an Ed Woodward signing. it is an Ed Woodward. It's not an Ollie signing. I can tell you that. Yes, he probably gives a bit of a cover in striking, a bit of quality, more quality than say Igalo. But you got other areas, pressing concerns in other areas. That's not happening. We've been chasing some players for months and months, and there's no news or no breakthrough. It's like we're thinking about it or that or this. Then we go and sign a 33-year-old who's been out of a club for what, 7-8 months, who's not fit, sorry, who goes against everything what Ollie's trying to build, and you give him a player. You're throwing Ollie under the bus, mate. I'm telling you this, like Ed Woodward, you fucking shit show, and Matt Judge, whatever you guys are, you fucking throwing this club under the bus. Forget Ollie, you're throwing the club under the bus, right? And it's sad to see. Like, I'm gonna go into Fabrizio Romano's tweet. Obviously, it's been pretty much confirmed. He'll be signing on the person until 2022, so about 2 years. So huge amount of £10 million asked, and the deal will be done. United see Cavani as a great opportunity. You fucking kidding me? Fucking Edwards sees Cavani as a great opportunity. I believe 100%. He has no idea about Edinson Cavani. He's probably going through a list of free transfers and filter it by most goals scored in the career. And who's this guy? Edinson Cavani. He's free. He's been free for 8 fucking months. If you really wanted him, you would have got him months before. Well, certainly well before the season has started. This is, what, just over 24 hours to go. This is just a panic buy, just shove him in, appease the fans, and we fucked up the transfer window. And not we, I meant Ed Woodward. Ed Woodward fucked up the transfer window. It's as simple as that, right? I'm not going to talk about it that much. It's unfair on Edinson Cavani. If bottom line is it's unfair on him. I mean, he's probably sitting there and getting a lot of stick. He's reading, oh shit, we signed it, oh fuck, but it's not him. It is Ed Woodward. We need to focus on these Glazers, leeches, and Ed Woodward puppets and incompetent, man. And like, I tend to much like a lot of you guys, right? I tend to get excited when I see new signings coming. This one left a really bad taste in my mouth. Like, why? Like, it baffles me, man. I have no words. I wish I did a video yesterday when I was pumping up and seeing the breaking news live as it was going. I had a lot of feelings in me and just wanted to kind of rip something apart. But I'm gonna move on from Cavani. Like, let's yeah. Okay, Jadon Sancho. So bit around Jadon Sancho today. So 11:30 a.m. Sunday today. I'm just going to read you a quick article, right? Borussia Dortmund sporting director Michael Zorc insists Jadon Sancho's move to Manchester United during the current transfer window will not happen. The door is closed. I have said this 27 times. I'm not sure how many times he said it. I mean, why are you bloody fucking coming and talking about it all the time then? Jadon Sancho has not trained for the last, or has not been in the matchday squad in the last couple of games. He's been apparently training alone, and they are saying that he's got a bit of an illness and injury. I do believe that he's probably trying to push from behind the scene, and there's some sort of things happening in the background. But the sheer incompetence of our board, whichever has come out, and even today's latest Sky News, whatever he was on today, Patrice Evra in his interview came out today and said it's embarrassing in regards to Jadon Sancho about United, and it is embarrassing. We've known about this deal for many months, right? There are reports coming out that United have are ready to bid £95 million up front, euros, and 15 million in add-ons, which will take it around 110. Dortmund's stance has always been 120 million, right? No matter what, 120 million euros. Now, I'll go back to Edinson Cavani, right? But that's the stance. United have not officially submitted that bid, but they are confident and comfortable. There are reports coming that Ed Woodward will kind of is playing in some sort of game in terms of getting Sancho to come in. He knows he's not going to offer that much, so offering him or putting pressure on the last minute will ensure that Jadon Sancho pushes the transfer through. Reports are coming out that Jadon Sancho is going to be pushing the transfer through because he feels that 110 million euros is a reasonable price for him, even though Borussia Dortmund's stance is 120 million, and we've knew about that for a very fucking long time, man. As the hours tick away, I'm kind of losing faith. I am, yes, just like you guys. I'm refreshing Twitter. I'm refreshing Sky Sports, BBC, whatever. I mean, I read the forums, Red Cafe, just to see if there's anything that's happening on Jadon Sancho. There's literally nothing really concrete in terms of the bid. It's just the same stance as before, as we've knew about it. I mean, all of us probably know about it more than Ed Woodward does. And it's just Borussia Dortmund coming out every couple of days. Sporting director saying that he's not for sale. They, we've talked about his many times. The door is closed. You've said it 27 times. He's counting himself, by the way. Players are coming out and saying, they're happy to have Jadon Sancho at the club. Blah blah blah. The usual crap. The next 24 hours is going to be crucial for us, right? There is no denying that. And I think a lot of backlash, a rightful backlash, should be towards the board, not Oli. Oli's come out and sucked up on to the Glazers yesterday, and which I tweeted and I wasn't happy about. But I'll show you guys the tweet, actually, what he's come out and said. There's always been people who talk about how well they're running things and how well they're doing. We've all got different views on how football should be played and how clubs should be run. We've got good people running our club. Fuck you, man. Good people running our club. These are the people. You just coming out and just supporting the Glazers, which, to be fair, they're your bosses. You wouldn't come out publicly stating them. But, don't say shit like that, man. You're gonna get fans turn on you really, really quick. That little quote there could probably turn a lot of fans, like, saying, "What the fuck are you talking about? Are you stupid?" Like, legit. We in regards to Jadon Sancho, we all know that he wanted him. We all know that Manchester need a right winger, a player of his caliber. We all know the price. We all know the deadlines, or artificial deadlines, whatever you want to call it. And it's just not happening. It's just not happening. And we're less than 48 hours left till the window shuts. The window shuts tomorrow at 11 p.m. And there has not been any significant progress in the window at all. Like, Donny van der Beek is the one that we signed, and EDINSON Cavani. Our priority should have been right winger from the get-go. Alex Telles, let's move on to him. So, bit of news coming out around Alex Telles. Remember him? Oh, sorry. Manchester United hopes of signing Porto's Alex Telles appear to be fading after the £15.4 million offer for the left-back was rejected by the Portuguese champion. United are running out of time to secure a deal for the Brazil international, with the transfer window closing the Premier League clubs on Monday at 11 p.m. While United offer a £15.4 million for Telles, Porto are demanding £22 million, despite the 27-year-old being in the final year of his contract. I'm not going to bother reading with the rest of the article. You guys know the gist of it by now. So, but Alex Telles, we've been chasing him again for a few weeks now, and it's just a haggle of what, £5-6 million, and United are haggling for that. What United are saying is, look, here's the amount. We're going to give you that much, but we're not going to go beyond that, because in January we can sign him on a free. Although he can't play for us until next summer. So here's how much we're going to offer you. In about a few months' time, we'll take him for free. We've spent £10 million on agent fees on EDINSON Cavani, when realistically, if we put even £5 million from that £10 million onto this guy, we could have secured his services right there and there. And it just goes back to the incompetence and the stupidity of the board. He's a player that we need, and he will improve us. Our left back position needs reinforcements, right? Dalot's gone out on loan. It looks like Chris Smalling is pretty much done and dusted. I think United are probably waiting for the Chris Smalling money to put bit of money on him. I don't know. I have no idea. But Alex Telles is, if he wasn't in his final contract, United would not be even looking at him. He's going to be worth £50-60 million. If you look at some of his stats, what he's been doing, he's at the peak of his powers, got great experience. He will solve our left back position. To sign someone for less than £20 million, or in around £20 million in the left back position, for the numbers that he's putting out, the performances he's putting out, is nothing short of a genius signing. And that's what when we come back, we got bank managers, and I think Patrice Evra mentioned that we got bank managers and lawyers. We're sending lawyers to negotiate for players, and lawyers don't know shit about football. They're more into the finance side of it. We send footballing people, and we can secure players like him easily. You're looking at, you're sitting across the desk, or whatever, Skype, Zoom, and you're negotiating with players, and you have zero clue about who they are. Literally, it baffles me. Like, Alex Telles is probably the easiest one to sign, right? I'm not going to count Edinson Cavani, but out of the targets reportedly targets, right? Alex Telles is the easiest one to sign, right? It's not happening. It still has it. We've got less than 48 hours left, right? Some reports coming out, saying that, as you can see, United have improved the offer of Jadon Sancho last week to 95 point plus 15. I've talked about that. Ed Woodward calculates that Jadon Sancho's desire to return to the Premier League will force Dortmund to back down on repeated public statements that he's not for sale. Fucking hell, man. Ousmane Dembele has told United that he will join before October 5th only if we pay him a long-term contract and offer for £65 million. No go. I mean, I will only take Dembele if we sign Jadon Sancho. Dembele is injury prone. Let's not even go that way. But that's the latest on Manchester United transfer news. We got transfer news latest on Jadon Sancho, transfer news latest on Alex Telles, and Edinson Cavani signs for Manchester United. We looked at some of his stats and my thoughts around Edinson Cavani. Do get involved. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, guys, if anything's breaking across today, I will do another video straight away because we got less than 48 hours. The next up till Monday, 11 PM. It's extremely important that I'm on the ball with this kind of news for you guys. And thanks to everyone that's been supporting my channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next upload and stay fire.